Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is rated PG-13. Parental advisory. Explicit content. Viewer discretion is advised.
I'm just hanging around. Nothing to see here. Hey, what's up everyone? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, and here we are guys, back with a pop review of Batman Red Rain, and actually a little bit of a comic book review as well, because as you guys see right here in the back of you, this is what the pop is based on. I can't wait till they McFarlane actually does an action figure of this Batman Red Rain. Of course, DC has already done a Batman figure of Red Rain, which is pretty awesome. So before we get to the pop review right here, we're going to take a look at Batman and Dracula Red Rain. Probably one of the best comic books ever made. If you love Batman, if you love Dracula, if you love horror comic books, this is really, really awesome. I love Batman, love Dracula. This is the perfect comic book for me, man. So essentially, the story is pretty much Batman battling Dracula, and then Batman becoming a vampire to battle Dracula. So we're not going to get into the gist of the story. That's pretty much the story of how the story is. Of course, there's a lot more details in it. We're just going to take a quick look at some of the images in this book. So it's not going to be a comic book review, because this is more like of a novel, and you see how thick it is. So it would probably take me like a half an hour, maybe to an hour to read this damn comic book for you guys. So I'm not going to read the entire comic book, but we're just going to go take a quick look at this masterpiece, man. I think it's a really, really, really awesome comic book. And I'm just going to go through and just give you some of the tidbits of what's going on. So it starts off with a bunch of homeless people being murdered right there, with their throats being slashed. And just to go through it, flick through it right here. And then there's this woman who's visiting Bruce Wayne in the middle of the night. And he's having these nightmares. He's not for sure if they're real or not. And there's Batman trying to investigate and find out what's going on in Gotham City. Why are all these murders taking place with the throats being slashed? And then finally he comes across a woman right there who's actually sucking the blood of another woman right there. And then I think Batman comes to find out that this woman, same woman, is the same woman that visited him during his nightmares or his dreams that he was having. And come to find out they were actually real. The dreams that he was having, these dark dreams, were actually not dreams at all. They were real. And this woman, who was a disciple of Dracula, was actually visiting him during the nighttime, and puncturing his neck, but not sucking his blood, to give him superhuman strength. So, and then Batman goes on a quest to find what's going on. And then he comes across Dracula's lair down in the underground. And then he battles Dracula. Awesome artwork, man. Beautiful artwork. I love that, dude. I would love to get a poster of this right here. Very dope. He's battling some of Dracula's minions right there, as you guys can see. And then him and his one of Dracula's disciples, the woman Tanya, I do believe her name is, team up to battle Dracula, because she no longer wants to be a vampire, and she feels like Batman is the one to take down Dracula. And then there's Batman being injured by Dracula. Beautiful artwork, man. There's more to this story. I'm just kind of giving you the gist of it. right here. And then Batman battling some more of Dracula's dark minions right there. And then Batman. And then Tanya battling Dracula. Then Batman battling Dracula. And then he's bitten by Dracula. And then Batman becomes a true full-fledged vampire. And that's essentially how the story ends. There's really no end to the story other than Batman just becoming Dracula. As you guys can see, there's a picture right there of Bruce Wayne getting the wings and coming out of his back, and then he goes to find Dracula, and that's when they battle each other right there, as you guys can see. And they battle it out. Dracula turns into this man-bat, and then Batman battles it out with this man-bat Dracula. And the story pretty much ends of Bruce Wayne right there becoming a vampire at the end of the story. And the Red Rain actually is actually a realistic event. It's actually due to the chemicals in the Gotham air that's turning the rain into red rain. So that's how the name came to be. And it happens around the same time as all these incidents starts to take place. And that's how these vampire incidents start to take place. And that's how you get the name Red Rain. Okay, guys, so let's take a look at the pop. This is kind of a double review, a comic book review and a pop review. So let's take a look at this pop right here. I had this guy last year, and I was actually planning to do like a comic book review and a pop review at the same time. Didn't have a chance to. Halloween, the month of October, that last year, 2019, went by really, really fast, man. So let's take a look, and it's a beautiful, beautiful box. I love the gold in there as well, the gold background. So let's take a look at Red Rain Batman. And I wanted to do a double review because I wanted to do a story of Red Rain because the pop is pretty much, there's no really review with this pop because it's hard to review a pop figure because essentially they have no articulation other than in the head. So here is Red Rain Batman. Love how he looks, man. I love the story. I would love to see a movie based on the Red Rain comic book. There's the spinal cord protruding from his cape right there. Overall, really, really dope Batman, man. The ears, I love the pointy ears. Kind of looks like fangs. The teeth is done very nicely. The red eyes are done very nicely. I love his claws. I can't wait till McFarlane does a figure of this Red Rain Batman. Very, very dope figure, man. Really, really like this Red Rain pop figure. Okay, guys, there was my little review of the comic book and of the pop figure. Let me know your thoughts on Red Rain. Have you guys read it? I definitely recommend this comic book right here. I seldom do comic book reviews, but being that it was October, I wanted to do a review of this, and I wanted to do a review of this guy right here, being that they've been sitting in my closet for the entire year since last October, so I figured today would be a good day to do this. Okay, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'm not really going to give you a rating of this pop figure because he's kind of a pop figure, and this Batman and Dracula is an awesome, awesome comic book, man. If you guys don't have it, I suggest picking it up. Great story, great comic book, and there you guys have it. Just want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next review. Peace out.